UFacebook unazo into ezifana. Uyawuthi uzele kuFacebook gqitha ngezinto ezingaziwayo noma ingathi yintoni igama yenziwayo. Mhm. What are you gonna call it? So yeah, good evening, my people. This is live, the first live in the cafe. We have everything installed. Everything's gonna stay like this. And as a customer, when you come in, the camera is gonna be on you, buddy. It's gonna be on you, facing exactly where you'll be entering. And I'll be serving from there. Like, hello, how are you? How can I help you? See all of those things. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it's dope. I'm watching myself. That's why I'm not speaking. It's a bit lagging and all of that, but it's all chilled. Were we able to play music in this thing?
Black noise, black noise. Sound. Powered. Your productions. Black noise, black noise. Black noise.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome back to Bani Live Bani Cafe Live Podcast. Yeah, man. Let's have a cup of coffee as I'm preparing myself a cup of coffee, literally. So yeah, gotta go there. Where's the machine now? I gotta go over there and prepare myself a cup of coffee. I don't wanna go to sleep. Yay. How I wish you could see those. I don't know if you can hear me. How I wish you could see. Oh, God. Those strong and black. That's very, that's very. strong and creamy, strong and getting high on my own supply. Now I'm kidding, but I'm kidding. I'm having a business, but I'm poor. I don't have money. Yeah, I'm gonna pay. I have to pay. You gotta pay what you use, even if it's yours. It's not a chilled. It's a chilled Wednesday, man. Let's change that. Where is that? It says chilled Sunday. Yeah, gotta hide the tea. Yeah, this is a chill day. There we go. No script, nothing. Don't have a coaster. Now, let's put this on. It's always better like that. So, hey guys, I saw something here. Um, Ramaphosa and is it endorsement? Yes, he was endorsing or campaigning for DA. That's campaigning. I call it campaigning, guys. Because as the president of the ANC, you just cannot talk about the efficiencies of other. He's commending DA and complaining about the ANC. Isn't that a campaign? He's saying where the ANC is governing all the municipalities of the ANC or the regions, the ANC is not doing well. He said it like that. And they must look at what DA is doing, how Cape Town is doing it, how Stellenbosch is doing it. And those are territories of DA. In fact, he did say, he mentioned DA. Imagine. He mentioned DA. He's like, no, DA is doing well. We have to check how are they doing this. Isn't it? Isn't he like sending voters to DA because this is his last term? The next thing, when he stops being a president, we're gonna see him shaking hands with the DA people,
and all of his followers
and all of
will
his
automatically
followers
go and vote for
will
DA.
automatically go and vote for DA.
He's not the only one. I don't know what's
He's
happening
not
with
the
these
only
guys.
one.
They're
I
in
don't know
the
what's happening with these
NEC,
guys. They're in the NEC of
ANC. Even
ANC.
Kwedemantashe
Even Kwedemantashe
was saying
was saying
unspeakable things
unspeakable things
about the councillors of the
about the
ANC.
councillors of the
He
ANC.
gets there, he's saying,
He gets there, he's
we have
saying,
councillors,
we have councillors,
but
but
the work on the ground is not
the
popping.
work on the ground is not popping.
Can you imagine? Can you say
Can you
that?
imagine? Can you say that?
As a senior person in the
As a
ANC, I don't know
senior
what
person in the ANC, I don't know what
in the
he is.
ANC is yet.
chair or what?
in
I
the
don't know.
ANC. Is he a chair or what? I don't know.
But we know he's a prominent member.
But we know he's a prominent member of the
And
ANC.
then these people, when they're
And
complaining,
then
is
these
like,
people, when
yeah,
they're
that's all you
complaining, it's
know.
like, yeah, that's all you know.
ANC people in a meeting,
ANC people in a meeting,
they call themselves leaders, but
they call themselves leaders,
they
but
make a noise in the meeting.
they make a noise in the meeting.
That's the type of ANC
That's
they
the
have.
type of ANC they have.
What is he
What is
in
he insinuating?
okay, English sometimes. It's
English sometimes.
insinuating the fact that
Is
ANC
insinuating
is
the
no
fact that
longer
ANC is no longer
having order.
having order.
He's implying what he's saying
Is
is actually
implying
saying
what he's saying is actually saying
ANC does not have control. And guess what? It's their last term being in the rank and file of the ANC. Now, I mean, so what does that mean? The coming elections. Hmm, let's have a cup of coffee. People are not going to vote for ANC because even the president, the current president of the ANC, is endorsing DA. He's saying people must look at DA, how DA is doing things in their municipalities, and also ANC must also do the same. But he's the president of that party, you know. He's the one who's supposed to make it a point that in all the municipalities that they're ruling, they are actually doing what is right, service delivery and everything. But in the search bar on Google, Ramaphosa DA, that's what it says. I just typed Ramaphosa and it says Ramaphosa DA. Ramaphosa is something else. Ramaphosa's painful confession about DA led municipalities, Cape Town, etc. Let me read that one because this one is going to be biased. It is actually going to comment what Ramaphosa said. And I'm going to go and listen to what he said. Hopefully, we'll be able to see that. It's crazy, isn't it? Really crazy. So I'm going to read this article. Just bear with me. And after reading the article, we're just going to weigh, just going to talk about what does this mean for the ANC and what does this mean for the DA. I don't know how much he's got in order for him to campaign for DA. A whole president of a party campaigning for an opposition. ANC, I don't see the future after this guy. So here's the article. It's not an article, but a video. I just want to read. I don't. I want to read what he said and then play what he said. I feel like reading it first. Because sometimes when you're listening, you're gonna miss some of the words. But when you're reading the captions or reading an article, the article is going to actually explore some of the things that you didn't hear. So he said, comrades, it cannot and must not be acceptable that in our country we control a number of municipalities. I don't know what's happening now. Yes, I'm gonna reread that. The technology is not technology for me here. Comrades, it cannot and must not be acceptable that in our country we have we control a number of municipalities, he said. It is Usually painful each time when the Auditor General comes to report the cabinet, to the cabinet, and they put up their report. And those municipalities that do best are not ANC controlled municipalities. And I can name it here because there is nothing wrong with competition. They are often DA controlled municipalities. And boom, there, right there and there, that shows that is, in fact, a promotion or a campaign for DA. Let me not say free, probably is paid behind closed doors to say what he said, which won't make sense to a lot of ANC supporters, but it does make sense to us, people who are neutral, those who are not confined by this party politics. So Ramaphosa challenged the party to learn from its rivals, asking councillors to consider what the DA was doing differently in places such as Cape Town and Stellenbosch. Are you serious? And then he continued and said, and there is nothing wrong with us saying we want to go and see what Cape Town is doing. We want to go and see what Stellenbosch is doing. How do they craft everything? That's what he said. We need to be moving up the ladder or being good at what we do. We cannot forever stay at the bottom. It hurts me deeply when I continue to see that our municipalities tend to move even backwards. And you are the people, sorry about that, who can improve that? He's talking to the councillors. So the president remarks served as a call for the ANC to take a hard look at its governance failures and work towards raising the standard of municipal performance. So I'm reading this article from Cape Town Net. I don't know, Cape Town Net C. I don't know what is this. It's Cape Town, etc. What? All right. Here's the video. Now I want us to watch the video. And I want you guys to see him say this. Weird. Very weird. The president of the ANC did not make sure. Quickly reconnect, my brother. Quickly reconnect. What's this? I'm having technical problems, people. See this thing. That's why sometimes I don't like using this. Kind of like heavy on my machine or something. I don't know. When I please.
those municipalities
Are we
that
not
do
back?
best are not
Are we
ANC
not back yet?
controlled municipalities. And I can here because there's nothing wrong with competition.
There we
They are
go.
often DA controlled municipalities. We need to ask ourselves, what is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing? And there's nothing wrong with us saying we want to go and see what Cape Town is doing. We want to go and see what Stellenbosch is doing. How do they craft everything? We need to be moving up the ladder
Are you guys
of
listening to
being
your president?
good at what we do. Stay at the bottom. It hurts me deeply when I continue to see that our municipalities sometimes tend to move even backwards.
That's what Ramaphosa is saying about the ANC, his ANC, your ANC. Damn phrase. This is madness. You want me to play it again? No, I don't want to play this again, man. This is like,
That do best are not
I don't know why
ANC
it's not showing the
controlled
picture.
municipalities. And I can name it here because there's they are often controlled municipalities.
Yeah.
We need to ask ourselves, what is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing? And there's nothing wrong with us saying we want to go and see what Cape Town is doing. We want to go and see what Stellenbosch is doing. How do they craft everything? We need to be moving up the ladder of being good at what we do. We cannot forever stay at the bottom. It hurts me deeply when I continue to see that our municipalities sometimes tend to move even backwards.
You heard it? That's your president endorsing an opposition. And he's doing it proudly so. He's not afraid to say it. Even though he's like, "Ah, it hurts me." But he did say that ANC is not doing well, it's not doing good compared to its opposition, which is the DA. Very perplexing, isn't it? Yeah, president that we have is the same person who was asking the question, why are black people not in a good place after 30 years of democracy? He was asking why the service delivery is not top notch in South Africa. And the whole country was asking, how could you ask us that question? Whereas you are the one who's expected to answer the same question as the president. So, Mr. President, please spare us all the nonsense and be honest with us. Tell us that you guys are inefficient and you guys are failing to govern the country, so that next elections we may, or rather, the majority of South Africa should also should shift their votes to a different party. But in this case, is endorsing the DA. Come on, guys. What's the DA? Remember, the DA is coming from the what national party? The NP that was the apartheid government. You see now, it's weird that the same person, the president, is the one who's endorsing this thing. He's the one, actually, he's the one who's endorsing. He's the one who is campaigning for DA, saying that in Stellenbosch they're doing great, in Cape Town they're doing great, and as the country, we have to go there and check. Oh, as the party, they have to go there and check what is it that the DA is doing better than them. Yo, what does this mean about ANC? This actually means ANC is losing power, you know? So yeah, that's what is actually happening, and that's what he's actually saying. This guy, he's like, "Hey guys, next
Next
time
time
you're
you're
voting,
voting,
vote
vote
for
for
DA."
DA.
That's what
What
he's
is
saying.
saying?
Isn't
Isn't
it
it
crazy?
crazy?
Yeah,
Yeah?
isn't it
Isn't it
crazy,
crazy,
guys?
guys?
That
That
the
the
president
president,
is the
one,
one who is saying the DA is doing better than them. Like what on earth? Who can say that? Who does that? Ah, but guys, come on. Is this real? Are we in a movie? Is it a movie or are we in a real? Is he for real? Okay, let's just play some music and then we're gonna end this very, very quickly.
Black noise, black
Q&A.
noise. Your production. Black noise, black noise. Black noise.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Akale. Yakale. What's up? 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 Yo. You're still listening to Bani Kandondo. This is Bani Cafe live. Do you want to see the sunset? Hey. Hey. Where I'm sitting right now, I can see the sunset. I'm experiencing the sunset, the beautiful sunset of East London. But I mean, I'm dancing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, yo. Oh, lo. Bogo piwe na. Bogo piwe na. Oh, yo. Ah. Oh, lo. What's up? This is Bani Daily Live Podcast, and you're watching Bani Katondo, coming to you live from Bani Cafe, N-U-10 Tanzania, at Chona Malang, as you can see there. I don't know if you can see the sunset, the sun setting. There, yo, uh-huh. I was gonna say behind the mountains, but nah, it's behind the houses. We don't have a mountain far there. There's a sea, my people. What's up? What's up? Oh, to you. Oh, lo. Yeah, but before we close, ne? I'd like to close with weather forecast. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, lo. Oh, yo. What's up? Yeah, we just
Black noise, black noise. Your production. Black noise, black noise. Black noise.
This is Bani Kandondo. You're still watching Bani Cafe Podcast. Oh, Bani Live Cafe. I mean, what is this? It's called Bani Cafe Live Podcast. Or just Bani Cafe Podcast, if you like, or if you wish. Let's look at the weather forecast. And then we close. 9 minutes left before the stores closes. If you are around, go Kasi. Tanzania, that is. You can pop by and feature in our live. If you don't mind eyes. Yes, I'm gonna showcase you. I'm gonna show the world and we also have you. Oh yes. All right, if we're some Tanzania, we are at 14 today degrees Celsius. Today is Wednesday, and then tomorrow it's 14 of 18, which our lowest is 9. Probably gonna reach that in the middle of the night today. But tomorrow we are going to have a high of 17 and a low of 10. Friday, high of 17 and a low of 15. Saturday is gonna be a good day. People will be buying ice cream like crazy and milkshakes like crazy because it's 23. The high and the low is 14, but it's gonna be partly cloudy. Come Sunday, it's an overcast, people. There won't be any sun, no sight of the what you call the sky, because it's gonna be filled with clouds. But Monday, summer's starting, baby. Summer is starting. A high of 22 and a low of 14. Tuesday is gonna be partly cloudy with a 19 and a low of 12. And then Wednesday, it's gonna be 18 and a low of 11 next week. And with that being said, Bantu Bakuti, that is it from me. Let me just leave you with the song, but at 6 o'clock, the show ends. Next time, you're going to see me probably around 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock up until this time. Yes, man, we are going to be doing this officially now. And during the day, you might just witness that we're having another host. Things have changed, people. Things have changed. We're having hosts today. Like a host is a Mambela. All right? Okay. You hear me, eh? Some better. You still watching Bani show? Or you can call it Bani Cafe Podcast. Ayatona malanga zibona na mithunzi iyasithela tata. Ixesha liqhathwe yinja, ixesha lihambile. Ke ngothina singabanye siqala usebenza, sisebenza ngala maxesha ubheka phambili, but ke let me love you and let me leave you. Yari Yos. See you next time. Same place, same time. This is Zubani Gadondo. With those words, I am officially signing out. See you next time. Bye bye. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me let me close my shop, right? Let me close my shop, people. Let me close. I just wanna hit everything. Yeah, Masivale. It's 1800 o'clock. See you next time. Let me love and leave you. Bye bye.